Yo, what's good, gang? I got a whole bunch of spring summer items to show y'all that I picked up within the last month. Yo, somehow I accumulated like 6 pair of shoes this month, which is wild, but I'm gonna show y'all that. I'm gonna show y'all some of the shorter type spring summer stuff that I picked up, but I'm also gonna show you my clothing that is dropping today. So let's crack that off. So 2 items will be on my website probably at the time that you're watching this, but I wanted to explain it to you guys in video so that you can get a better idea of what you about to cop. But I'm gonna start off with the pants because I think that this is what I wear probably the most often between this and the hoodie, simply just because pants are easier to go to and you can wear them way more often without it feeling like you've just been wearing the same thing. So we're gonna go over these sweatpants right here, and I kind of showed you guys the sampling process in a previous vlog. So if you caught that, then you probably already have seen these, but there have been some changes since then. These are the wide leg sweatpants, and they are made out of 650 GSM cotton materials. So very like high quality, heavyweight, and the cut on them is absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest, out of all the clothes that I have and all the pants that I have, these are by far some of the best fitting sweatpants that I've ever worn, and I'm not just saying that because they mine. Like, y'all be able to see on body and when you get them in person for those of you who purchase. But some of the craziest fitting sweatpants that I've ever worn. I usually wear sweatpants in the house, but if you're one of those people who kind of like to be cozy anywhere you go and want to have like a fashionable cut within something that's just an everyday staple piece, this gonna be the one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There is a few embroidered logos, so you do have your bat logo at the lower left side, and then you have the Jadon Grundy stitched in the back. So everything isn't very like out in your face. I wanted to make sure that anybody could wear these and you can wear with any outfit. It does have an elastic waistband, and the inside is adjustable. So I know some people like their waistband to be a little tighter, so you can use these drawstrings right here. And one of the small details that only people who really gonna watch this video are gonna see is that it actually has branding on the tips. Now, I had to throw that in because I'm one of those people who really like the attention to detail in all of their garments, so I made sure to throw that in, even though people aren't really gonna see it. Me and you know it's there, you feel me? But I'm also gonna get into the hoodie. Now, I want to say that this hoodie took a little bit longer than the sweatpants to get right, just because there's a lot more cuts in the hoodie than there are in sweatpants. But basically what this is a 650 double layered hoodie. So I wanted to make sure that this had a little bit more flair than the average black zip up hoodie, because if not, it would just be another piece floating in the realm of black hoodies. There would be no incentive to even like have this one. I made sure that the materials were a big step above any other hoodie that you probably have in your closets. To go over some of the details, of course, again, you have your logoing embroidered in white. So you have it up here on the left chest, and then you have the Jadon Grundy logo right under the hood. So you can only see it if the hood is on, but I wanted it to just be very subtle in the back, and it kind of matches the sweatpants if you buy it as a set. But other than that, you have your elastic band at the bottom holding this very heavy hoodie, and then you have your kangaroo pockets. Now, on the zipper, you do have a cool detail. It has the Jadon Grundy kind of like engraved into the zipper, which I thought was crazy, and it's on both sides too. I don't know why I always geek out on small details like that, but it's there. It also has more of like a boxier feel as far as the shoulder cut. I know a lot of people make their hoodies with like this drop shoulder look now, and I didn't want my hoodie like that. Now, the first sample that I got was like that, and I made sure that they fixed it. So I brought the shoulders up a little bit, and then last but definitely not least, the hood is like an actually good size hood. That is something that irritates me the most when it comes to hoodies, is that people won't make the hood big enough. So the hood is definitely big enough. It kind of covers you so you dang near look like a Star Wars character or something like that. But yeah, man, that is the 2 pieces that are dropping. They will be out now. For any size references, I'm 6 foot, about 160, and in the hoodie I'm wearing a size large, and in the sweatpants I'm wearing a size large. So the hoodie will be $180 US, and then the sweatpants will be $120. So make sure y'all check that out if you want to support the boy. Make sure you go cop. Moving on from clothing, I have so many sneaker pickups somehow, but I want to get into this one right here because I just got this one like a couple of days ago. So these are the Supreme Nike Air Force Ones. And y'all already know it's been like a drought with Air Force Ones, and I was in need of a new pair. So I was at this PacSun event and went ahead and copped these. But you go ahead and you open them up, and then you are greeted by the Supreme Nike tissue paper, and then you got your sneakers right here. Now, in all honesty, this really is just an Air Force One with the Supreme box logo on it, and honestly, I had the opportunity to get them, so like, why not? So that is why I pulled the trigger. But they do have a couple of details on it that I can appreciate. Like, they do have the Supreme and Nike logo in the insole, and then you have on your little metal eyelet Air Force One Supreme in the front. So I think those were a couple of cool details. I think they have it on the tongue as well, but that is pretty much all the Supreme logoing on it. Other than that, it's literally just an Air Force One. So definitely a cool pickup. I'm not going to talk y'all's head off about an Air Force One because everybody's seen this shoe for a million years. So now the next pickup is one that I was pretty excited about because I've never seen a shoe like this from Puma. But basically what I have right here is the Puma Fast Droids, and I made a quick little rundown on Instagram the other day. But basically these are so insanely designed, and the comfort level on these are so crazy that I can't stop like saying enough good things about them. Like, it feels like you are walking on two massive cushions, and it kind of does look like that. So if you can imagine how this feels by the look of it, it's probably how it feels times like 3. Basically, these were on the runway for New York Fashion Week last year, and low key, I don't know if I got like the sample version, but it does say promo sample in the inside, which is pretty dope. But yeah, these in this black colorway are amazing. Now, I do think they have another colorway, and it's like black and maybe like a neon color for the outsole, but they definitely knew what they was doing by sending me the all black pair, and I'm not complaining at all. Now, next up, we got the Chrome Hearts Crocs collaboration. Nah, I'm playing with you, but I was fortunate enough to go ahead and snipe these Crush boots right here. Now, I don't know if y'all seen my previous video, but I have these exact same pair of Crocs, but they are the clog version. So super chunky outsole, which we all know isn't like the most regular thing for Crocs. We all know Crocs is like the more smaller, like gardening looking shoe, but they've been making them in these chunky outsoles, and bro, I wear these like every day. Between these and Suey Cokes and being like my everyday thing, these are it. But now I have like the boot sturdy version. So like, come on, bro, y'all know I wear boots every day. So these were an easy go-to. I got them in the black colorway, and I say that they are the Chrome Hearts collaboration because they threw in the little like Croc tab things. I forget what they're called, but I have one and I put it on there, and they look like Chrome Hearts Crocs. In addition to the black joints, I went ahead and copped the, I think this is called the grass green colorway or something like that. But yeah, I wanted a staple version of those ones because sometimes I want a little flair, you feel me? So went ahead and got the green joints. They're the exact same model, exact same pair, so I'm not going to talk y'all's head off. I also got what is called the Mega Crush Clog. So these are a very close version of the Crush Clog. Yeah, the Crush Clog. I don't know why it took me so long to like think about what that is, but yeah, they sent me this version, which basically has a different outsole. So they are still chunky, but as you can see, they kind of have this glossy midsole, and then they put an outsole on top of that. And I'm glad that like my Crocs collection is like balanced out. Like, I got white, I got green, I got black, I got boot version, I got clogs. Like, come on, bro. And one pair that I was a little bit on the fence about was these Eco Slides. But what I will say is that once I put these on, bro, they're the most comfortable out of any Croc that I've had. So I'm definitely looking to get me the clog version of these because I do like the design, but I don't like how these are open-toed. I think I would prefer them to be closed-toed. So knowing the comfort now is something that gotta be done. Moving on, we have a few other pickups by my people over at Veil. So right here is the Spirit Pinstripe button-up in more like a blue colorway. I think they do have another colorway in this, but this is the one that I went ahead and chose. And bro, summer is coming, man. So you gotta get right before it get here, or else it's gonna get here and you ain't gonna be right. You feel me? So went ahead and scooped this joint. Definitely a cool detail. You have like these men riding bulls or horses, whatever it is. I think it's I think it's horses, I think, but just the symmetry of it just looks really cool. So gonna be a summer piece. Also have this Palace button up. Now the weird thing about these is they're made out of a non-typical material. I don't even know what material this is, but it feels very sturdy, almost like a nylon, but it's 100% cotton. So I don't know, but I did actually get these in a size extra large. So I'm assuming that they run small because I usually wear like either a large or a medium when it comes to button ups, but these fit me perfectly. I also scooped me a knit because it is still springtime and it gets chilly here once in a while. I know y'all always look at me like, bro, that's what you be wearing in LA? Yes, this is what I be wearing in LA. It don't really get that hot unless it's like in the middle of the summer, and some people don't understand that, and it's fair. Y'all don't live here, so I can't really like get y'all on the same page, but it's cool, bro, it's cool. So anyways, I got this knit right here, and it is called the Gray Veil Rider knit. So you kind of have like this rider motocross biker type of style graphic on it with basically almost like some shooting stars, but I really enjoy the cut of all of Veil's type of knits, so that is what I like the most. They also sent over these pants that are called the Black Super Cargo, and these joints right here, I don't know, like I just can't get enough of cargo pants. I have so many in my collection, but every time I get a new pair, it's like it gets updated. So these right here are fire. They have a bunch of different details on them. Actually, they have like these zipper pockets in the back, but they're hidden, and it looks like it's part of the design, which is crazy. But you also have the more typical cargo pockets, and then in between that you have another like hidden pocket. So definitely a cool cut. It has a bunch of different details on it, and they are more of like a flare style, if anything else. Like I wouldn't say these are like wide cut. They're more of like a slim flare, if that makes sense. Moving on, we got two pieces from A Piece of Cake. Now I haven't shown this brand off in a while, but they hit me up and was like, yo, we got some new stuff, and I went ahead and picked a few things. So right here I got this baseball long sleeve tee, and basically it says hope with the little A Piece of Cake bear on it. Now at first I thought these sleeves was black, but low key it's basically like a navy and a heather gray, and honestly it's one of them things that I'm gonna easily throw on for spring. Like it's not too hot, it's not too cold. Don't be an easy go-to joint. Also scooped this 2000 archive hat right here, which has a very cool blurry 3D graphic on the front. Honestly, I don't know if this is the front or the back, because when you flip it over, you also have this white side that has this cool metal tab on it, which I think is just a fire idea. Like at low key, I think it's supposed to be like maybe a car of some sort, but definitely a fire way to like put your logo on here. So these specifically are called the Slacker Relax denims, and I picked them up because I have been a huge fan of what Urban Outfitters has been dropping lately, and these joints be mad cheap, bro. Like these was like 80 bucks for a cut like this. That's a mega steal in my opinion, and the quality is there. Like I can see myself wearing these as much as dang near anything else. So went ahead and scooped these. Now I don't know if they still have them on the website. I know last time I recommended some Urban Outfitters jeans, they were sold out instantly. So if you are looking to cop these, I'll leave all the links down in the description if you would like to. But this is just a color that isn't black or blue, and I was like, that scheme goes with a lot of the black I'll be wearing. So that made me pull the trigger. Appreciate y'all for staying until the end, man. If you would like to cop anything from my store, the link will be down in the description. Act fast, because once it's gone, it's gone. But hey, man, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.